Yo, what's good with y'all? It's the boy Ultra Clutch back on the banger. Now today we're doing something different. We want to tell a story of how I got obliterated at a kickback, bruh. Absolute obliterated, bruh. I ain't gonna kind of like a bad experience, but not bad. But like it was bad at first, then it got good. It got better at in the morning time, bruh. But yeah, it was some gummies we had took, and we didn't even know how strong they actually were. So we just took how many we wanted, and they were like cheap, like $5 each. I'm pretty sure, or $2 each. So I took like two of them. I think my tolerance is very low. My like metabolism and all that is low, so everything I would take, I would get obliterated anyway. Either way, bro, I would get super high, super faded. So it all started when I was in high school, bro. I was in a phase, always smoking that sticky icky, that Mary Jane, that gas pack, that gas. I was always smoking with the homies. But then it led to us fucking doing other shit, drinking and shit. I was never really a drinker, but I still would drink. Every now and then I would, drink some. But if I drink too much, I'm gonna get super drunk. I never would drink too much. But this night, I went overboard, absolute overboard. I was tripping, like absolute tripping. Crossfaded on 3 substances, like come on now. I was that one kid that will follow after kids and just do anything except cocaine or none of that shit, I popped a couple pills, but that shit was not it. They were fake pills too, so they didn't get me too messed up anyways. I just went to sleep. But yeah, my friends will always wonder why I always get the best experience or the most vivid experience, and they will get the scary experience or get nothing at all. I was always tell them you have to take breaks. You have to take it in a certain way. You can't just take the freaking substance and think it's gonna do something. Plus, you gotta be out here working out. That helps. Me personally, that helps me. Cause when you abuse the freaking you abuse weed, when you smoke it too much, bro, you gonna get in a regular high. You ain't gonna get no different type of high. Like, of course, you have to freaking take a break from it, a big break, and then work out a lot, fast or something. That's what I would do. I would fast, and I would come back to it and get a crazy experience. Either that was from mushrooms or weed. But yeah, I would tell them you have to intake it a certain way and have an attention when you want to take it. But really, we just took it at the party. We just sat at the table. And before all that, we freaking went outside. We rolled. We had 2 blunts rolled. We freaking smoked those right before the trip even. We always would do that shit, but that shit fucking it will mellow shit down, cause some people will get freaking anxious and anxiety and all that. Like me, bro, I would get anxiety, and that's how I had a bad trip. I had the bad trip, but they didn't understand. They didn't even know, and I had no trip sitter, so it was just all of us on the freaking LSD gummies over here tripping our asses off and drinking alcohol, some hard ass alcohol, bruh. I drunk most of the bottle. I ain't gonna cap. I drunk most of that bottle. They was like, damn, bro, he's tripping. He over drinking all of it. He's going crazy tonight. So at the time, I didn't even really know what mushrooms were or LSD or none of that. Tabs, all that. I didn't really know much about it like I know now. I know much more than I used to know. I was like clueless. I didn't do no research or nothing. I just took it because I heard it was fun. But you gotta actually have intentions and be happy. You see, gotta actually be happy. Like if you're in a type of mood, you can have a type of bad experience. And I had that bad experience, so I was not in a good space at the time, so obviously I was dumb. My first mushroom trip was absolute crazy. Like I'm actually dried mushrooms though. They were actually crazy, and I barely even took that much. I took like a gram, I think, my first time. I don't know, but I was starting to trip and see like deities or beings that were like lion headed. It was weird, and they was like watching me. And I was like, whoa, this is actually something else. Like, I don't even understand what mushrooms actually are. And that's when I started to research it. But yeah, back to the story. This gummy experience was like my first LSD trip. I'm pretty sure it was legit because it gave me insight on so much I didn't even know. But the night I took it, I made a mistake by doing too much substances with it. Especially drinking, bro. You're not supposed to drink with it. You're never supposed to drink with mushrooms or LSD or none of that shit. But yeah, I learned my lesson. I'll never put myself in that situation again. Cause it hurt me a lot, bro. But it kind of helped me though. It helped me learn a lesson. So it started all at a night when we met at the spot. We met at his house. It wasn't too far from where we lived, and I was temporarily living there. But it was a place of all craziness, bro. State I lived in, bro. You literally buy all type of like drugs and shit. You can buy everything, literally. Everything would have access there. Like it's the state where shit is legal, you know. I really only smoked that little sticky icky marijuana at times, you know. That's the only thing I really did. Smoke me some marijuana, you know, go outside, smoke me some marijuana. Smoke with the homies sometimes. But I got tired of smoking with him. Just smoking too many blunts, bro. That shit was like making me sick. It makes you sick when you smoke too much tobacco. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, I had like slowed down on that and started smoking joints or just smoking less. And then I stopped all completely and took a break, like a big break, a big break, bro. But back to the story. So we was at a freaking kickback, and somebody said they had LSD gummies or whatever, and I was down. Of course, I was down, trying to get super litty. I was trying to get litty with the boys. It was like 6 of us that did it, I'm pretty sure, but 2 of them left. I'm pretty sure, yeah, 3 of them left. Then it was just 4 of us, and then it just got normal. But I was in like a deep state of meditation or something. But yeah, like I said, we had went to go smoke us 2 blunts, you know, before it kicked in. Plus they had wax pen, bro. They always had the wax pen on deck. You know, that toxic ass shit. But yeah, I hit that of course a couple times, you know, 5 times. Then I started chugging the freaking alcohol, chugging it. Like hella, bro. Trying to get lit, like not knowing that shit gonna fuck me up. Course, my dumb ass. Then I hit the pins more. So fast forward, the trip starts to kick in, kind of. But the thing that made me trip and made me see bad visuals and all that, somebody in the group had said, "Whoa, somebody looks like a cartoon," and that's when it triggered something in me. I don't know. Then I got up. For some reason, I had got up and freaking spilled the drink. I don't know. It was weird. I spilled the drink and it was embarrassing. And then everybody was laughing. It was so weird. My ass was feeling tipsy. That's why I was drunk and tripping and high. All 3. So, yeah, my first time feeling all 3, but it was so weird. So, I felt embarrassed and I was like, what's going on? They was already laughing. They all was laughing. I'm like, wow, that's fake. What if I'm having a bad trip? Nobody even actually, no trip sitter or nothing. But yeah, fast forward, the people left, the dudes left, and it was just us 4, the main group. Us 4 just chilling. And then I just went into a deep meditation, bruh. Like, I actually shifted to another world, a whole other world, bruh. Started seeing shit. And they say not to look in the mirror and shit when you're on it. I'm like, bro, look, you scared to look in the mirror. I'm like, come on now. But I later figured out, really ain't nothing. Like, you just look in the mirror and you can actually start to see so much stuff you never seen when you sober. But I was actually drunk, high, and tripping my balls also. It was not a good experience. It was not a good feeling in my stomach either. And they didn't understand. They didn't even understand it because they didn't drink as much as I did. So that's what they was good, and I was like fucked up. I was very fucked. So we had freaking stayed up all night. They was over here talking about memories and shit while I was out here fucked up. And my mom, I heard fucked. I'm not there really. My soul left my body. It really felt like my soul left my body. I was just watching my thoughts. And then everybody was just there. I was just watching everyone, bro. But fast forward. And freaking, we stayed up all night till 6 a.m., bro. Till the freaking sunrise, bro. And we finally decided to go home. We finally decided to go home. And 6 a.m. It was like 8, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It was probably like 7 a.m. But yeah, it was in the morning. Then we don't live down the street, so we didn't want to leave early that night because this man's had to drive us home. And then if he drove us home off the freaking LSD, drinking and all that shit, they could have crashed, bro. His ass probably could have crashed or some shit. You know, he used to always say, "I'm good at driving when I'm high." Goofy at. But he always would say that shit, but he would be good. We used to get so obliterated though, I ain't gonna lie. I low key, them days were fire though. We used to get obliterated and go on a freaking ride and just be vibing and shit, you know. But moral of the story is to never take mushrooms or LSD and to drink. Never get crossfaded on that shit. Like if cause you can smoke and do it, but like if you just go overboard, you're gonna mess yourself up. That's the moral of the story. But in the freaking sunrise, I had this freaking blissful feeling. It was so amazing. And it all worked out. I survived. I didn't die. I was good. Later that day, I ended up having some amazing sleep. The best sleep I've had, bruh. It was amazing. So glad I got through that night, bruh. I feel like I was gonna die. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And make sure to hit that like and subscribe if you're new. I'm gonna see y'all boys next time. Peace.
Crazy. Like on the crazy. Say fuck up vaccine. Fuck vaccine. I'm getting to the okay. I say go to the cream. I say fuck vaccine. Vaccine. Faker than fake. It's a God-given right to say no to that. But it's magic that you trusted in the government. Kinda like a cat, cause I was losing lies. Nobody knows all they do just to lie. Taking them lies, picking up my mind instead of ain't no sickness, they ain't no sacrifice. All you do is buy it, they manipulate our senses. I wonder why, like who are they? What's that true answer? The true answer is one of the evil, what's that? I forgot to mention, it must be evil, they want you to die easy, and that's no surprise, The truth isn't, that all that matters.